I didn't sign anybody up. Wasn't
The
me.
mascot.
All right, we got a new mixing board up here. Mike already sounds better. So looking for all my marshals. Should have plenty of you.
1 minute to the start of the race. Tommy Jarrow.
So once again, I need B-Max, Jeremy. I got Lesser. I got Curtis. I got Plavin. And
45
Caleb.
seconds to the start of the race.
So I need. Here comes B-Max,
Glenn Huffer.
Jeremy, and
30
Caleb.
seconds to the start of the race. Jimmy Wright. Ryan Palmer.
Jeremy. Jeremy needs a turn marshal. Caleb need out here to marshal. That's not my problem. You went and got food without me,
15
so
seconds
get out
to
here
the
and
start
marshal.
of the race.
You could eat cold food.
Less than 5.
I'm talking to you. Turn marshal. There, how's that? Jeremy, turn marshal. I got all my drivers checked in. Let's go ahead and shut her down. No more laps. Track is closed. We'll start racing as soon as Jeremy's ready. Dang. Yeah, but you went and got food and didn't even tell me, jerk. Man, you guys suck. All right. Caleb, can I move you over here? Turn marshals, look alive. Remember, watch your corners, not the race. Drivers, your loop is live. I just need the last car to go before the first car gets there. Get him, Glenn. All right, we are underway. This is our 2 expert buggy class. 8 drivers. First lap gonna go to Jose Newman, 17.7. Oh, Austin gonna pit maneuver on Glenn. Curtis has to wait for the train. Oh, Jimmy, that is broken. Ouch. Race number 2, 21.5. 2-wheel buggy coming up next. All 4 of you. That sucked. .130 into this one. We got hot lap 17.2 out of Austin Riley. But we got Donnie V out in front of Tommy G and Jose Newman, your top 3. They are separated by 0.7 of a second, your top 3. So Donnie V, 17.503 pace. Nope, 17.1 by Austin, putting him on a 17.503, take over that top spot. Donnie's still on that 17.503. Tommy G at 17.04. Jose 17.05. Jay Neal 17.13. Palmer 16.04. Glenn a 16.12. And Jimmy Wright got some wrenching to do. Donnie V takes over the lead coming by the line. Austin comes by, takes it right back. But Austin has one more lap than Donnie right now. We'll see when Donnie comes by for his 9th lap as he comes by the line right here. 0.3 of a second behind is Donnie.
2
Tommy
minutes
G
left.
holding on to that 3. He's only 1 second off the leader. That's how close this is. Which one? Is it this one? We'll find out. 1:35 left to go, drivers. Austin now 1.7 on Donnie. Donnie only 0.3 on Tommy. Another 1 second back to Jose. So a good battle on your top 4. Austin 17.139 on lap 12. Hot lap of the race.
One minute left.
You heard him. You got less than a minute to go. Oh, caution after that inside double. "40 seconds. It's still Austin, Donnie, Tommy, your top 3. Jose, Jay, Palmer, and Glenn, your running order from top to bottom. Oh, looks like Palmer pulling it off. Ooh, nice save. That is time on the master clock, drivers. Keep going to hear your name done. Everybody's still going.
Jose Newman done. Glenn Huffer done.
Everybody will be done when they cross the line now.
Donnie Vinkmulder done. The mascot done.
Waiting on Chew.
Tommy Jarrow done.
Waiting on Jay.
Jay Neal
And
done.
that's a race. Austin Riley 18.516 takes your first round, followed by Donnie V and Jose Newman. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal. Even if you broke, I need you back out here. Well, or I only need 6 of you, so 2 of you can marshal the next race. That'd be awesome.
Up next, race number 2.
Yes, sir.
You want me to come up halfway through this?
Yeah.
Or? Okay.
Yep. All right, let's get those blowers down. We can start checking them in. Once again, I need my drivers from that last race back here to marshal. If you don't marshal, I'll need you for race 3. We'll definitely need some volunteers for that one. But
Marty
track
Edmonds.
is live
Edward
for
Garcia.
practice.
Moore Lester. Jim Cooper.
Let's see. So I got a Glenn. I got a J. I got a J, another J. Austin, can you marshal next race? Thank you. I got a Jose out there, and I think I got a Tommy, of course.
1 minute to the start of the race.
And I got a Donnie V. So, boom.
45 seconds
All right,
to the
let's go ahead
start
and
of the
shut down the
race.
track. No more laps. Track is now closed. Get everybody to the top of the straightaway. I will need Austin and 1 volunteer for the next race.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Turn marshals, look alive. Drivers, your loop is live. Attaboy, Lester. Cooper and Lester. Smart. Oh, Cooper don't roll it over. Smart one's on the start. Not saying that Marty and Ed aren't smart, but, you know. First lap looked like it's going to go to Ed, 18-3. So this is race number 2. Race number 3 is coming up next. That is intermediate two-wheel buggy. Start getting them ready. Austin, can you sauce my tires? Sauce my tires, please. Thank you. These guys should stay pretty well spread out. There's only 4 of them out there. So Ed Garcia, he is your leader, has a new hot lap of a 17.6. Cooper in that 2, Marty and Lester. Caution in the straightaway, you're going to go low, but it is now clear. See, Coop's got a 17.8, Marty's got an 18.3, and Lester's got an 18.4. Ooh, Lester coming up short on that inside double. Cooper ducks underneath him. So Ed 17.506, Cooper 17.510, Marty a 16.518, and Lester a 15.501. After a couple rough laps. Oh, Cooper upside down. That's going to give Ed some breathing room. It was 0.8 of a second, but that's going to be a bigger gap than that now. We'll see when they come by the line. 4.5 second lead for Ed, but Ed now upside down, but he crashes closer to the marshal. So it was 4.8 when they come by. Oh, Ed's going to roll it over but land on his wheels that time. Jimmy was ready. He sprung out of there like a cat. So that lead now down to 1.7.
2 minutes left.
You heard him, 2 minutes left to go. Lester going to move up to that number 3, putting down an 18.3 hot lap now for him. Drag race down the straightaway between Ed and Lester. Ed got a little short of that double again.
If it was orange or red, I'd eat it.
All right, we got about 1:15 to go. 1:15 to go. We got Ed Garcia and Jim Cooper doing battle separation, 0.4 of a second. Both of them on a 17.517 pace. Marty about 15 seconds behind, along with Lester Brooks. So Cooper and Ed duking it out. Now separated by 3
1 minute left.
seconds, as Ed lost a couple seconds on that last lap. Marty and Lester. Marty in the 3, Lester in the 4. We got 50 seconds to go, racers. Fast lap from Ed Garcia, 17.6. Cooper with a 17.8. Marty with an 18.3. Lester with an 18.3. $30 seconds to go, racers. Cooper still out front, 17.517 pace. Ed Garcia in the number 2, 4 seconds behind on a 16.502. Marty on a 16.518. Lester on a 15.503. No battles left, 15 seconds. Up next, race number 3, intermediate two-wheel drive. You're coming up next. Yeah. Jay didn't even have to move for that one. All right, that's your tone. Run them till you hear your name as you cross the line. Everybody's still going. You're still going.
Edward Garcia done.
Ed, you're done.
More Lester done.
Lester.
Jim Cooper done.
Waiting on Marty, one to finish here. Waiting for the green, well, yellow and white, I guess. Coming down.
Marty Edmonds done.
That is your race, guys. Good job. Cooper, Ed, Marty, Lester. I will need at least 3 volunteers, guys. If I could get 3 volunteers. I do need all 4 of you and 3 volunteers, please. We will need a few volunteers throughout
Up
the
next,
evening.
Race number 3.
All right, that is good. Blowers down, racers. Go ahead, check them in. Track is live. I do need a couple volunteers. Jay looks like he's volunteering. Thank you, Jay. Glenn, thank you, sir. And I think Austin's coming out. Thank you. And we do have a live track,
Ronnie
guys.
Vasquez. Curtis Tom. Steve Lomelli. Ren Solomon. One minute to the start of the race. Caleb Gonzalez. Field agent. "45 seconds to the start of the race."
Rick, you're running Jeremy's. Okay. Just making sure that was you. All right, guys. Looks like we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and shut her down. Racing order on this
30
one's going to be
seconds to the start of
Caleb,
the race.
Rick. Oh, just Loop live? All right. All right, guys. Loop is live on the Sound of the Tone. You're good to go. Loop is live. This is your intermediate 2-wheel drive. Loop is live, boys. I guess we're going to do Loop is live from here on out, guys. Just kind of have to remind me to do it, as Rick just did. All right, let's see who gets that first fast lap. Gonna belong to, looks like it's gonna go to Ren Solomon and Ronnie with 18.6s, maybe Rick Riley. Rick Riley with an 18.1, Ren and Ronnie with 18.6s, Caleb with an 18.9, Steve 21.1, and Curtis 21.9. Those are your first laps through the line here. Uh-oh, Ren pulling off. Not sure exactly what happened. Watch the being clear. All right, we pumped out 130. We got 330 to go. We got Steve and Caleb battling it out, separated by 1/10 of a second, actually 1/100th of a second. Rick Riley about 1 second behind them. Ronnie 1 second behind him. And Curtis, then Ren pulling off. We do have a fast lap. Steve Lomelli 17.8. Rick Riley 18 flat. Ronnie 18 flat. Caleb with an 18.5 in that number 2. Caleb keeping it nice and consistent. 1 through 4, everybody within a couple seconds of each other. Steve, Caleb, Rick, and Ronnie all separated by about 1.9, maybe call it 2 seconds. Right now with 2:45 to go, plenty of time. Let's see what happens. All right, halfway through, Steve Lomelli on a 17.514. He's got 3 seconds on Riley in the 2 and Ronnie. So Riley and Ronnie, excuse me, Riley and Ronnie. Ronnie and Rick separated by 0.2 of a second, both of them on a 16.501. Caleb in the 4, a half a second behind them on a 5:02. Then we got Curtis in the number 5 spot and Ren pulling off.
2 minutes left.
So right now, Ronnie, Rick, and Caleb all within 1 second of each other. Steve in that number 1 spot's got about 3 seconds on the whole group. Fast laps all within 0.3 of a second. Caleb getting his fast lap 18.1 last time through. Shop will be closed for about 5 minutes, guys, until I get in there. Carl's coming out, so shop will be closed for about 5 minutes. Steve Lamelli, 17.513. He's got 2.2 on Ronnie, who's on a 17.516. Rick Riley, 2 seconds behind him on a 16.501. Caleb on a 501 also. So the battle continues. Ronnie's got the fast lap of a 17.7. Steve with a 17.8. Rick with an 18 flat. Caleb 18.1. Curtis down to a 20.3. His fast lap of the race. 1 minute to go, racers.
1 minute left.
Ooh. Yeah, guys, always make sure when you're pulling back out, a car is not coming. 45 seconds to go, racers. Ronnie's going to explode his front end. Rick's going to, or Ed's going to try to fix it, maybe put his shock cap back on. I'm not sure what's going on there. Or not shock cap, ball cup. He's trying. All right, 30 seconds to go. Stephen Lamelli, 17.513. 4 seconds away is Rick in the 2, Caleb in the 3, and Curtis up to that 4. Ronnie did have the fast lap, 17.7. Ed says go ahead. See if it works now. Oh, no, Caleb's going to get that double-double wrong. So Ronnie going to lose about a minute there. 5 seconds to go, racers. That is your tone. Keep going till you hear your name.
Ronnie Vasquez done. Caleb Gonzalez done.
Waiting on Rick, Steve, and Curtis.
Curtis Tom done.
Waiting on Rick and Steve. 2 to go, 2 to finish, guys. 2 to finish, waiting for this green car. Waiting for the green car.
Steve Lomelli done. Field agent done.
All right, that is your race. Rick, Steve, Caleb, Ronnie, Curtis, and Ren having to pop out. All right, guys, go ahead, put your cars down. Come straight back out to Marshall. Up next, race number 4. Testing, 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 testing. All right, if I could get all you guys back out to Marshall, I might need 1 volunteer. Ren, I do need you back out. Thank you, sir. Ren's out there. Go ahead, put your cars down. I do need 1 volunteer for Ronnie, guys. 1 volunteer for Ronnie, please. All right, guys, blowers down, blowers down. Racers, go ahead, check them in. Track is open. I'll have the shop back open here momentarily, guys. I'll have the shop back open here momentarily. Track is live. I will need 1 or 2 volunteers.
High jumper. Gio La Rosa. You're going
Actually,
to
I might need 3.
I am Swaybar. Brad Ambrose.
I'll have the shop open in about 8 minutes, guys. 8 minutes after I get someone up here. I think I'm going to announce this race too. So shop will be closed for a few minutes,
1 minute
guys.
to the start of the race. Marty Edmonds. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Carl Labrador.
All right, looks like we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and shut her down. Track's closed. Let's line them up.
30 seconds to the
who
start
we
of the
missing?
race.
Steve Lamelli. Steve, need you out here to Marshall. Steve, I need you. All right, guys, while we're waiting for Steve to come
15
out,
seconds
racing
to the
order on
start
this
of the
one.
race.
Actually, we're just going to do live loop. Right over here in the back here, Steve. Thank you, sir.
Less than 5.
All right, guys, live loop on the tone. We'll wait for Steve to get there. Thank you, Steve. All right, loop is live. All right, truck class. Once again, guys, I will have the shop back open here, or Carl, one of us will, in about 8 minutes. All right, who gets that first heater? Freddie coming with an 18.3. I think that's going to do it because everybody else. Carl Labrador, 17.9. Aiden, 18 flat. Those are your top two fast laps. Aiden and Carl separated by, I don't know, we'll call it 5/100ths of a second on that fast lap. But Carl putting down the 17.9, the first 17 of that first lap. Ooh, Aiden doing a little cartwheel over there on the double-double, lands back on his tires. Gio doing a little nice, no, that wasn't Gio. Yeah, it was. Nice little flip. Aiden and Brad getting into it. Brad, the only one running a two-wheel stadium truck out there. He just wants to get some laps in. Aiden punching a pipe. Here comes Fred Dog. All right, we're putting down 130 down, 3:30 to go. Carl Labrador out front, 17.507. He's got 1 second on Fred Dog on a 5:10. Then Aiden Spencer, 4 seconds behind in the 3 on a 16.507. Brad, 1.4 behind him in the 4. Marty in the 5. Gio and Jeremy. Fast laps, Carl 17.2, Fred Dog 17.4, Brad 18.6, Aiden 18 flat, Marty 18 flat, Gio 18.1, and Jeremy with a 20 point, actually a 20 flat, actually a 19 flat now last time through. Aiden Spencer 16.9 in that number 3 spot. He got the heater. He's got the fast lap and the slow lap, but Aiden pulling a wheelie right there. He's got a new motor in his truck. It is, whoa, wheeling down the straight. That thing is strong, baby. That's got way too much power. Aiden liking his new motor. He's flying. He's in that white, pink, and blue Techno truck or Techno short course. Once he gets used to that power, he's going to throw it down. That thing's moving down the straight. All right, 2:05 to go. Carl Labrador still out front, 17.506. Actually, Carl gonna lose a few seconds, so Fred Dog gonna inherit that number 1 spot. 17.507. Carl on a 17.513. Brad into 3, Aiden into 4, Marty, Gio, and Jeremy. Jeremy getting into an 18.5, his fast lap of the race. Fred Dog 17.4, his fast lap of the race. As him and Carl are going back and forth for that number 1 spot. But right now, Fred Dog has got 3 seconds on Carl for that number 1 spot. Let's see if Carl can change that up. Fred Dog's got a clean track in front of him, putting down a 17.4 last time through versus Carl 17.9. 1:15 to go. Carl and Freddie separated by 3.5. Now 4.3.
1 minute left.
You heard him with 1 minute to go. Fred Dog 17.507. Carl on a 5.13. Aiden Spencer on a 16.513. Marty on a 16.518. Brad on a 15.5 flat. Jeremy on a 15.513 along with Gio. So Jeremy and Gio doing battle for that number 6 spot. 30 seconds to go, racers. 30 seconds to go. Fred Dog in control of this one by 6 seconds. Aiden Spencer, fast lap of the race, 16.9 with that new motor. Oh, ooh, easy boys. Don't kill Glenn Huffer over there. Glenn's eyes almost popped out right there. That is your tone. Run them till you hear your name.
Gio La Rosa done.
Gio, you're done.
You're going to get it done.
Freddie, you're done taking that number 1.
Pipe jumper done. Marty Edmonds done. I am Swaybar done.
And that is your race.
Brad
Freddie,
Edwards done.
Carl, Aiden, top 3. Good job, guys. Go ahead, put your cars down. Come straight back out to Marshall. I do need all of you. I need 1 volunteer for Carl and Brad. Actually, 2 volunteers. I will need 2 volunteers, please. I do need all 5 of you back out and 2 volunteers, please.
Up next, race number 5.
Carl will have the shop back open here momentarily. All right, fantastic, boys. Go ahead, blowers down, racers, go ahead, check them in. I do need all those racers back out and 2 volunteers, please. 1 more volunteer. Thank you, Glenn. And thank you, Jerwin.
Jose Newman. I am
Marty,
Greg.
you gonna volunteer?
Ryan Palmer.
Oh, you just raced, okay.
Edward Garcia.
Oh, that's right, you're in truck now. Yeah. All right, so thank you, Glenn, and thank you, Jerwin and Glenn. Thank you, guys. Shop is
1
back
minute to the
open.
start of the race. Tommy Jarrow. "45 seconds to the start of the race. I am Swaybar. Steve Lomelli. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and shut her down. Track's closed. Let's line
15
them up.
seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Once again, guys,
Less
who
than
we
5.
missing? I need someone down here, over here by Marty. We should have enough racers. Fred Dog's out there. Gio, Marty, Jeremy, Aiden. Oh, Aiden's driving. All right. Jay, are you going to? Okay, we need 1 volunteer over there in the center, please. No, we need 1. We did this last time and it didn't work out. Yeah. Cool. Thank you, Jay. Yeah, we're not shorting any volunteers anymore, guys. We had too many issues last time doing it. All right. Track is live. All right, let's see who gets that first lap through the line here. Brennan Edwards, 16-4. Jose, 16-7. Palmer, 16-9. Those are your 16 top 3 fast laps through the line right below my feet. Jose giving Aiden a little love tap in his rear end there. All right, pushing 130 down, 3:30 to go. We got Brennan out front of Aiden by 1 second. Ryan Palmer's right there. Ed Garcia's right there. Pretty much straight down the line. Everybody separated by about 1.5 seconds, 1 to 1.5 seconds. Unfortunately, Tommy would be there. He had a rough first lap, but he would have been there. We got a fast lap. Aiden, Spencer, and Brendan, almost identical fast lap. 16.417 versus a 16.418. Oh, Aiden gonna roll that off camber. So with 2:45 to go, Ryan Palmer now out front. 18.504. Edwards on a 18.507. Ed Garcia 5'11. Aiden 5'11. Steve 5'11. So there's the battle. And Jose 5'11. So all four of those racers, Steve, Ed, Jose, and Aiden, all on the same lap times by about a half a second or so. Ooh, somebody's body's coming off. I'd run without it. Runs better without a body anyways. All right, Jay Neal got Jose's body on for him. 16-1, Brendan Edwards taking over that number 1 spot. Brendan Edwards had 1:19 in there that threw him off, but he's taken over that number 1 spot on an 18.505. Ryan Palmer on a 5:06. Steve Lamelli on a 5:10. Aiden 5:11. Ed 5:12. Unfortunately, Jose going to lose about 10 seconds right there. He would have been in the mix. And Tommy G 16.8, his fast lap. Tommy G coming up from intermediate. We threw him into expert. Watch the beginning of the straight and clear. Ooh, Tommy G missing that car by about a foot. Ooh, Aiden doing an endo. Okay.
1 minute left.
1 minute to go. .30 seconds to go. Brendan Edwards, 5:02. Ryan Palmer, 5:05. Lamelli, 5:08. Ed, 5:10. There's your top four. Then we got Jose, Aiden, and Tommy G. Ed Garcia averaged 17.2. He's running about a 97%. I would say Ryan Palmer's got the best one out there. 16.9 average, 16.6 fast. That means he's pushing around a 90, high 98, maybe a 99. That was your tone. Keep going till you hear your name.
Tommy Gero done. Jose Newman done.
Brendan, Jose, and Tommy, you're done?
I am Swaybar done.
Waiting on Ryan, Steve, and Ed.
Steve Lomelli done. Edward Garcia done.
And that
Ryan
is
Palmer
your
done.
race. Ryan Palmer, check out your percentage. I think you ran a 99 there. You might be a high 98. Anyways, Brendan Edwards, Ryan Palmer, Steve Lamelli, top three. Racers, go ahead, put your cars down. Come straight back out to Marshall. Up next, race number 6. Tommy G, when you're done, come see me.
Up next, race number 6.
Yeah, because just that one lap. I got that. Perfect. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. All right, if I get all those racers back out to Marshall, and I probably would need one volunteer. I may not need
More
any.
Lester.
So Brennan Edwards, Steve Lamelli,
Ronnie
Ed
Vasquez.
Garcia, Palmer, Tommy, Jose,
Curtis
and
Tom.
Aiden back out to Marshall, please.
B-Max. Caleb Gonzalez.
All right, I got Aiden, I got Tommy, I got Jose, I got Brendan, I got Palmer. Steve needs Steve out here. I got Ed Garcia.
One minute to the start of the race.
And I need to check. Jeremy's up there. Plavin. Is Mike still here? Oh, there he is. Never mind.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, waiting for a check from Mike's going up there and waiting for Jeremy to cross the line too. Track is still live, guys. Track is still live. I need 2 people to check their cars, so
Mike
track
Jumper.
is still live as we got 30 seconds to go.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Mike Plavin.
All right, now we'll shut her down. Track's closed, track's closed. Now let's line them up. We will have a live loop once we
15
get
seconds to the start of
situated
the
here.
race.
All right, marshals are good to go. Look alive. We got a live loop on the tone. Lester says, I'm going, baby. All right, intermediate 4-wheel drive off and rolling. Let's see who gets that first fast lap through the line. Looks like it might be Lester with a 17.3. It is Lester 17.3, Jeremy 18.1, Plavin 18.4. There's your top 3 in the 18s. Lester and Jeremy coming through with a 17.3 for Lester, 17.7 for Jeremy, second lap through. Watch coming out of the tables to your right and clear. All right, pushing 130 down, 3:30 to go. Lester Brooks out front of Caleb by 6 seconds. Jeremy Smith right there into 3. Plavin 5 seconds behind in the 4. Brian Maxey and Ronnie right there with him. And Curtis in the 7. So Lester, Caleb, Jeremy, top 3. Ronnie in the 4, Plavin in the 5. Maxey in the 6, and Curtis in that 7. Fast lap, Lester Brooks 17.3. Jeremy 17.7. Plavin 17.9. Ronnie 17.7. Caleb 18 flat. Curtis 19.9. Those are your fast laps with just under 3 minutes to go. With just more than halfway through, Lester still out front by 13 seconds. He's on an 18.515. Jeremy in the 2 on a 16.503. Caleb right there on top of him. So Jeremy and Caleb doing battle for that number 2 spot. They're separated by half a second. 1.5 now. Ronnie right there with them. So Jeremy, Caleb, Ronnie all within 2 seconds of each other. Plavin in the 5 on a 16.514. Maxey right there also with a 514. And Curtis on a 14.504. Fast lap Lester 17.2. Jeremy 17.4. Caleb 18 flat. Ronnie 17.3. Plavin 17.2. Caleb unfortunately having to pull off after a nice little battle there. Nobody on a 17 lapper. Unfortunately, everybody on a 16 excluding Lester. Lester's got about a lap on the field on an 18.514 pace. Lester running a 99%, 17.4, average 17.2, 17.2.
1 minute left.
Oh no, he's coming into some traffic. Of course, you got the announcer curse. Oh, he still gets a 17.8, so it didn't throw him off too much, but it is gonna hurt his average a little bit. 45 seconds to go. Anyways, Lester was running 2/10 between his fast and his average, not too shabby. 4/10 is usually a 98, 97. Caleb fixing his car, coming back out. Lester Brooks, 18.514, throwing down a 17.1. No 16s for Lester, but he's on a 17.1 fast lap. Ronnie in the 2, 17.3. Jeremy in the 4 with a 17.4. Brian, Plavin, Curtis, and Caleb. So Lester, Ronnie, Jeremy, Brian, and Plavin top 5. Curtis in the 6, Caleb in the 7. That's your tone. Keep going till you hear your name. Lester getting a 16.9. I had to say something, but he got it.
Caleb Gonzalez done.
Run him till you hear your name.
Done.
Jeremy, you're
Curtis,
done.
Tom
Caleb,
done.
you're done. Curtis, you're done. Waiting on Lester, Ronnie,
More Lester
Brian, and
done.
Plavin. Waiting on Ronnie, Plavin, and Brian. Waiting for 3.
Ronnie Vasquez done.
Waiting for Plavin here.
B-Max done.
And that is your race. Lester going to take it. Ronnie, Jeremy, top 3. Good job. Lester running pretty nice there. Fast lap 16.9. All right, guys, we're going to take a little break here. We're going to take our 10, 12-minute break. We'll have round number 2 starting here a little bit before 8 o'clock. We're right on time. We're going to start here probably in about, only going to take 12 minutes here, guys. We'll start here a little bit before 8 o'clock. All right, everybody at home, we're back on round 2. We're back live here at SDRC Raceway. Round 2, expert two-wheel drive running right now. First lap belonging to Austin Riley with a 17.4. Donnie with a Austin with 17.1. Jimmy with a 17.3. Donnie with a 17.4. There's your top 3 fast laps. Expert two-wheel drive, round 2. Austin coming through with a 16.9 on his second lap. As the track looks like it's coming in after that first round. We got the top layer off as it is coming in. It will get even better throughout the evening. Jimmy throwing down his fast lap, 17.1. Austin, 16.8. Tommy G throwing down a 17.5, his fast lap. We're pushing 2 down, 3 to go. Austin Riley out front on an 18.507. He's got 2.4 seconds on Jimmy on an 18.515. Donnie 4 seconds away into 3 on a 17.508. Then we got Jose, Ryan Palmer, Jay Neal doing battle with Donnie. So Donnie, Jose, Jay doing battle for that number 3 spot. They are all within about 1.5 seconds of each other with 2:45 to go. So Austin, Jimmy, Donnie, top 3, Jose in the 4, Palmer in the 5, Tommy in the 6, Jay in the 7, Glenn in the 8. Jose gets his fast lap, 17.6 last time through, with just under 2.5 to go. Austin Riley, 18.509. Jimmy 5 seconds behind on a 17.501. Donnie 2 seconds behind on a 504. Jose 3 seconds behind on a 509. Then we got Ryan, Tommy, Jay, and Glenn Fast lap
2 minutes
still.
left.
Austin 16.8, the only one in the 16. Jimmy with a 17.1. Donnie with a 17.1. Jose 17.6. Palmer 17.3. Tommy 17.3. Jay 17.5. Glenn 18.3 with 1:45 to go. Jimmy another 17.14 last time through. Tommy 17.2 last time through. Jose 17.4 last time through. Jimmy with another 17.1, 3 this time. So everybody getting their fast laps on the last couple laps here. $1:15 to go. Austin 18.511. Jimmy on an 18.516. So Jimmy back on an 18 lapper. Donnie V 17.503. Jose in the 4 on a 17.510. Tommy in the 5 on a 16.5 flat. Palmer in the 6, 16.501.
1
Jay
minute
in the
left.
7 on a 16.503. And Glenn on a 16.517. The battle right now is nowhere. Everybody's separated by at least 4 seconds. 45 seconds to go. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Tommy. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 17 flat, Jimmy Wright last time through. Ten seconds to go. Austin, Jimmy, Donnie, top 3. Jose in the 4, Tommy in the 5, Jay in the 6, Palmer in the 7, Glenn in the 8. That is your tone. Keep going till you hear your name.
Tommy Gero done. Glenn Huffer done. Donnie Vinkmulder done. The mascot done. Jose Newman done.
Waiting on Jimmy and
Jay Neal
Palmer. Where's Jimmy at? The red and white coming through
Ryan
the
Palmer done.
off camber. 1 to finish, guys. Waiting on the red and white. And
Jimmy Wright done.
that is your race. Austin, Jimmy, Donnie, top 3. Go ahead, put your cars down, come straight back out to Marshall. Up next, race number 2, 21.5 coming up.
Up next, race number 2.
All right, that should be good, guys. Blowers down, blowers down. Racers, go ahead. Check them in. Track is live. 21.5. You're up.
Jim Cooper. Edward Garcia. Moore Lester. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, waiting for Marte to check in.
Marty
There
Edmonds.
we go.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, let's go ahead and shut her down here, guys. We're going to wait for Marty to get to the lineup here, and we'll have a live loop. All right, loop is live. 21.5, round 2. Off and rolling. Let's see, Cooper took that number 1 spot on round 1. 17.516 is what you're looking for. You want to take him off that number 1 spot. 17.516 pace, Cooper. First lap belonging to Ed Garcia, 17.5. 18.2 from Coop, 19.6 from Marty, 19.8 from Lester. Marty and Ed Garcia doing some battles through the turns there. Having some fun. We will need about 3 volunteers on this next race, guys. We only have 4 racers on this one. So if I get a couple volunteers, guys, for race number 3, we'd greatly appreciate it. Glenn, you volunteered, right? You were volunteering? Were you in the race? Okay. Okay, there you are. So, Austin, we could use you as a volunteer on this next race if you're done eating. We'd appreciate it. And 2 more volunteers, guys. We'll need 2 more volunteers for this next race. All right, guys, 145 down, 3:15 to go. We got Cooper out front beating his own TQ from round 1. He's on a 17.511. Fast lap for him is a 17.9. Ed Garcia, fast lap 17.5. He's about 2 seconds behind in that 2 on a 17.517. Marty, 3 seconds behind on a 16.505. And Lester, 2.5 behind on a 16.512. Fast lap, Cooper 17.9, Ed 17.5, Marty 17.8, Lester 19 flat. So a little discrepancy in the fast laps here. There it is, Lester Brooks finding an 18.5, getting a little closer. We're halfway through. Cooper and Ed separated by 1 second now. Cooper on a 5.12. Ed on a 5.14. Both of them both on a new TQ by about 2 seconds. Lester into 3, Marty in the 4. Marty having a 5-second loss there. Ouch, with 2 minutes to go.
2 minutes left.
Cooper and Ed separated by 1 second even. Cooper on a 5.12, Ed on a 5.14. Both of them on a new TQ. TQ was 5.16. Ed coming up and running right into Lester. Wasn't sure if he was going to get out of the way there or not, but it didn't work out with 1:20 to go. So Cooper gonna take this one with 1:15.
One minute left.
1 minute to go. Race 3 coming up. Once again, guys, I will need a few volunteers. We would greatly appreciate it. Cooper still sitting on a 17.512 new TQ. 17.9 fast lap, average 18.3. He's running about a 98% with 25 seconds to go. Ed Garcia in that too. Marty into 3, Lester into 4. $15 seconds. Lester getting his fast lap 18.4 right there. That's your tone. Run them till you hear your name. Everybody's still live.
Marty Edmonds done. Jim Cooper
Waiting
done.
for Lester Brooks in the
Edward
yellow
Garcia
coming
done.
down the line. 1 to finish.
More Lester done.
Good job, guys. Go ahead, put your cars down, come straight back out the Marshall. Cooper going to take that one. And the last one. Up next, race number 3. I will need a couple volunteers, guys. I need at least 2 volunteers, possibly 3.
Up next, race number 3.
All right, guys, if I get those 4 racers and 3 volunteers, actually 2 more, thank you, Austin. I need 2 more volunteers. Track is live, guys. Go ahead, check them in. Race 3, you're up. Track is live. Go ahead, check them in.
Ronnie Vasquez, Steve Lomelli, Curtis Tom, Caleb Gonzalez, Ren Solomon, Field Agent, One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, let's go ahead and shut her down, guys. I need 1 more volunteer. At least 1. I need at least 1. All right, thank you, Marty.
30 seconds
just kind
to
of
the
stand
start
in
of the
between
race.
both of them, Marty. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, sir. All right, guys. Loop is live. All right, intermediate 2-wheel drive. Let's see. Rick Riley had the first round with a 17.518 pace. So you're looking for a 17.518 if you want to take a Rick off that number 1 spot. All right, Rick Riley with that first fast lap of an 18 flat. Second one going to Steve Lamelli with a 17.7. Ren with an 18.1. There's your top 3 fast laps. So once again, you're looking for a 17.518 pace if you want to take Rick Riley off that number 1 spot. We are 130 down, 3:30 to go. Steve out front on a 17.512. Rick about a half a second behind on a 5:12 also. So actually Rick and Steve duking it out. Caleb 2 seconds behind into 3. Ronnie 1 second behind into 4. Then we got Ren and Curtis. Steve with a 17.6, the only one in the 17s, as Marty is running around fast around here. Thank you, Marty. As Marty is doing 2 positions here. Staying busy. Caleb throwing down a 17.7 for Caleb. All right, with 2:15 to go, Steve out front, new TQ by about 7 or 8 seconds, 17.509. Ronnie on a 17.517. Not no more, so what's happening
minutes left.
here? So it just switched up. Ronnie now out front off of TQ as Steve had a 6-second loss. So Ronnie now 17.516, Rick 16.5 flat, Steve 16.502, Caleb 16.508, Ren 16.513, and Curtis on a 14.503 with 1:35 to go. Ronnie is on TQ by just about a second. We'll call it 2 seconds now on a 17.515. He's beating Rick Riley's 5.18, so he's got it by about 2 or 3 seconds. Rick Riley 2.5 seconds behind on a 16.5 flat, along with Steve. Let's see what happens with 1:10 to go. Oh. And remember, faster racers, please allow the slower racers some time to get out of your way. I've seen it every race where the
1
guy
minute
behind
left.
just runs straight into the slower guy. The slower guy does need to get out of its way, but please allow them some time. So slower racer, please pay attention to a faster racer coming up on you. But if you're that faster racer, guys, please allow them some time to let you through. It doesn't help if you go up and hit them either. It hurts your time. I'd rather you take a half a second loss than a 3-second crash. 30 seconds to go, racers. Up next, race number 4. I will need a few volunteers on this next race also, please. Shop will be closed, guys. That is the tone. Run them till you hear your name. And Rick, come up and announce. I got to open up the shop. We'll get a marshal for you. We're going to need a couple of marshals, guys. That's the
Caleb
tone.
Gonzalez done.
Run them till you hear your name as you cross the line. Caleb, you're done.
Field agent done.
Rick, you're done.
Steve Lomelli done. Ronnie Vasquez done.
Waiting on Ren,
Solomon
waiting
done.
on Curtis, waiting on the orange wing here.
Curtis Tom done.
All right, that is your race. Steve Lamelli going to take the overall TQ on a 17.515. Ronnie's going to take the 2. Rick's going to take the 3. Caleb, Ren, and Curtis. All right, guys, once again, I need all of you guys back out. Rick's going to come announce. I'm going to open up the shop, and I need at least 2 volunteers. 2
Up next,
volunteers.
Race number 4.
All right, blowers down. Racers, go ahead. Check them in. Track is live. I'll have the shop open here in about 30 seconds to a minute, guys. Shop will be back open
Carl
here
Labrador.
momentarily. I think.
Brad Ambrose. Gio La Rosa. You're going to get it?
All right, once again, guys, if I get a few volunteers,
Marty
I got Jerlin out here. Thank you, guys. I need a couple more volunteers.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, Marty. Let's see, Caleb's out there. Ren is out there. Curtis is out there.
45
I need
seconds
Steve
to the start of the
Lamelli
race.
out. Steve Lamelli and 2 volunteers, guys. Aiden crossed the line, and Jeremy is not running.
30 seconds to the start of the race. I am Swaybar. 15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right.
Less than 5.
I just got all my marshals, thank you. Last call for Jeremy, going without him. Did he leave or something? Do you know? Turn marshals look alive. Remember, watch your corners, not the race. Your drivers, your loop is live. All right. Looks like nobody wanted a room. They got it. These guys want a race. So your current TQ Fred Dog 17506. Wow. Yeah, Curtis, you pay attention over there. Aiden tried to kill a bunch of people in the last round, so. First lap, gonna go to Carl, 18050. Wow, Fred Dog giving Carl some room. This is truck class. Race number 5 coming up next. That should be expert four-wheel buggy coming up next. But we're about 1:30 into this one. Carl Labrador out in front, 17.502. And his hot lap 17.2. He is currently on a TQ pace. We still got 3:20 left to go on this one. Fred Dog 17.508, Aiden 16.511, Marty a 15.01, Brad a 15.01, and Gio a 15.01. Aiden 17.076 hot lap of the race. But 5 seconds off the leader. .230 down, 2:30 to go. Carl, I'm not going to tell you. Out in front of Fred Dog by 3 seconds. Aiden up into that number 3, followed by Marty, Brad, and Gio. Oh, Carl down to 17.503 with 2 minutes left to go. Nice footwork over there, Tommy. Oh, Carl, come on now. So Fred Dog by the line, Carl by the line there, now separated by 0.2 of a second. They're coming onto the straightaway. Fred Dog with a still 0.2 of a second. Not no more. Fred Dog's going to take over that lead. As Carl going to fall apart. You know, for a little while there, Carl, you were on an 18-lap pace. Then you went and blew it.
1 minute left.
1 minute left to go. Fred Dog now out in front by 8 seconds. Carl and Aiden separated by 4/1000ths of a second. Nobody on TQ pace, so Fred Dog out in front has the TQ from round number 1. So Aiden gonna move up to that number 2. Brad, you better move, man. You better go. Get away from Carl and Aiden. Oh. That Fred Dog hit that stadium truck, and it didn't even slow Fred Dog down at all. Watch out, Curtis. I told you watch out for Aiden. Just wait for Carl, Aiden. Oh, that's time on the master clock driver. Keep going till you hear your name done.
Gio LaRosa done.
Gio, you're done. Everybody else will be done when you cross the
going to get
line.
it
Fred
done.
Dog.
Carl Labrador done. Brad Ambrose done.
Waiting on Marty, and that is a
Sweetheart
race.
Marty Edmonds
Fred
done.
Dog 17,506. No new TQ. Followed by Carl and Aiden. That's the way you're going to be. Fred Dog, Carl, Aiden, Marty, Brad, Jeremy, and Gio. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down. Get back out there to turn marshal. Race number 5, expert four-wheel buggy,
Up
coming
next,
at you next.
Race number 5.
We will run the mains in the same order. So we'll run the mains in the same order as we're running qualifying. Seems to be working out pretty okay. But I need my truck drivers back out here. Drivers, go ahead and check them in. Track is live. I will need a couple of volunteers. So I got Fred Dog,
Jose
I need
Newman.
Gio, Marty,
Ryan Palmer.
and like 3 volunteers.
Tommy Jarrow. Edward Garcia. I am Grote. 1 minute to the start of the race. I am Swaybar. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
Still looking for a couple volunteer turn marshals. Need 2.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Steve Lomelli.
And no more laps. Track is closed. But I need 2 volunteers, I think. Yep, 2 volunteers.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Marty already took the stool, so awesome. I need one more volunteer.
Less than 5.
One more volunteer to get this thing going, guys. Anybody can do it. Oh, well, just about anybody. Glenn could do it. Aiden can't do it. Okay, you guys get Plavin. Plavin's will crash by me all you want. I'm not going to move any faster. Well, if we're gonna do that, then B-Max, can you go to Plavin's spot, and Plavin, you can go get in line? We'll run it this way. Now you can crash over there. All right, turn marshals, look live. Remember, watch your corners, not the race. And drivers, your loop is live. All right, expert four-wheel underway. I would have waited a little longer, Palmer, but still, that's pretty good. So first lap going to go to Brendan Edwards, 16.5. He is your current TQ with his 18.502. Last race of qualifying, intermediate four-wheel buggy coming up next. Start getting them ready. You are up in 4 minutes and 11 seconds. Brennan Edwards, new hot lap, 16.5 flat. All right, see, Jose's got a 16.524. Palmer with a 16.6. Lamelli with a 16.5. Ed with a 16.8. Tommy G with a 16.9. And Aiden, 16.3. Hot lap of the race. But once again, Aiden going to throw down the hot lap. Nope, never mind. Brendan's got a faster 16.3 now. Oh, looks like Tommy G going to be pulling it off. So Brendan Edwards, 19.514 pace. Lamelli in that 2 with 18.502. Palmer 18.503. Jose 18.511. Ed 18.513. And Aiden at 16.501. Oh no, Brendan with a mistake. Only had a 2-second lead. Steve Lamelli now out in front by 0.2 of a second. Still got 2:15 to go, so there's plenty of time to get work done. Dang, Aiden. Brendan back out in front.
2 minutes left.
Steve Lamelli going to be that 2, Palmer in the 3. Good battle up front. Brendan, Palmer, and Steve separated by 1.6 from first to third with 1:40 to go. Friday. 1:05 to go. 16.247 that time by
1
Brendan.
minute left.
That is a hot lap of the race. "35 seconds left to go." The battles are starting to spread out a little bit. It's Brendan out in front of Palmer by 2 seconds. Palmer's got a 1.5 seconds on Lamelli. And it's 8 seconds back to Ed. Jose on a rough lap right now. We'll see. I don't think it was that rough of a lap. Let me try. I don't think I have time. That is time on the master clock, drivers. Keep going until you hear
Jose
your name
Newman
done. There we go. We fixed up Jose.
Steve Lamelli done.
Jose, you're done. Brennan and Steve's done.
Ryan Palmer done.
Palmer, you are done. 16.4
And
hot lap
done.
for you, Palmer, on the last lap. And that's a race. Brendan Edwards, 18.5 flat. 18.500.003. Just missed that 19th lap. Palmer in the 2, Lamelli in the 3. It'll be Brendan, Palmer, Lamelli, Ed, Jose, Aiden, and Tommy in your A main. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down. Get back out there to turn marshal. Last race of qualifying, race number 6, intermediate 2-wheel buggy. Actually, it's four-wheel buggy.
Up next, race number 6.
All right, let's get those blowers down. Start checking them in with caution.
Ronnie Vasquez. Moore Lester. Caleb Gonzalez.
I'll give you time,
Mike
B-Max,
Clavin.
for helping me out. Don't worry
Curtis
about it.
Tom.
You don't have to run, buddy. You still got up there before Jeremy did. Aw, how cute. Smoochy, smoochy. What? I hear you. I ain't mad at you.
B-Max. One minute to the start
All
of the
right.
race. Pipe jumper.
If you do not plan on sticking around for the Banes, please let me know. I would surely appreciate it. I know it is a Wednesday, I think.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
It ain't none. I don't know. 8:40. We're doing good, dude. We're cruising. Turn marshals. Look, I need one more. How do I need one more? What?
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Oh, Aiden. It's always. Turn marshal. Brendan, turn marshal. We need a turn marshal at the end of the straightaway.
15
Turn marshal
seconds
needs
to
a
the
turn
start of the
marshal.
race.
Where's Brad at? Brad, we need to, when this records,
than
we need
5.
to get that, post that one up. Turn marshals look alive. Drivers, your loop is live.
What do you mean? Your car. I don't understand how
It was super loose.
there's only stiffer tires.
I gotta go back to the other tires. They weren't bad. They were much better grip-wise. They overwatered the track yesterday.
Yeah, that's what Scott was talking about.
So after this race, you need to grab Jeremy before he leaves.
I'm done with the race.
No. What do you mean? You're not gonna procrastinate on it. Lester Brooks, 17.4 first lap, 17.2 second lap. Huh? You talk to him. I'll come out there with you. He wants you to talk to him about sponsoring from his work. But he wants you to talk to him about it. Lester with a 17.1 that time by. Ronnie in that 2, Jeremy up to the 3, Caleb, Plavin, B-Max, and Curtis is your early running order. Lester 18.514 is your current TQ. I think just go back to the top. They were much better in the first round. I think it's just the track is not good enough for hard tires. Or those anyways. 2 minutes into this one, Lester Brooks out in front, 18.512. That's a TQ by about 2 seconds. Ronnie 17.503. He's about 3 seconds behind Lester. Jeremy 17.508. Plavin a 17.516. Caleb as well 17.516. B-Max 15.05. And Curtis 14.11. Oh, B-Max pulling it off. Don't crash because I'm not watching. I don't know. I know he's racing and all. But shout out to Ronnie up there. Happy birthday, buddy. Ronnie's birthday. I'm going to mess up his driving as much as I can now.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes left to go. Ronnie 2.5 behind Lester. Lester still on a TQ pace. Still has that hot lap of a 17-1, 17-2 out of Ronnie, 17-3 out of Jeremy, 17-7 out of Caleb, 17-3 out of Plavin, 19-3 from, oh, looks like Curtis might be able to pull it off too. He had a 17-3. $125 to go. Nice bounce. Plavin just had him. Oh, caution on the straightaway. Clear. So Caleb going to move up to that number 4 ahead of Plavin by 5/100ths of a second. Still got a minute to go, though.
1 minute left.
Jeremy by line. He's about 5 seconds behind Ronnie. So as of right now, no change in your A main starting order, except Lester putting down a. Nope, no, Lester falls off the TQ pace. But he has it from round 1. I don't think it's 10 more laps. Maybe 3. Yeah, Jeremy, you're doing much better on that corner speed. Time is running out. That is time on the master clock. Driver, keep going till you hear your name done.
Ronnie Vasquez done. Pipe jumper done. Curtis Tom done. More Lester done. Mike Plavin done.
And that should
Caleb
be
Gonzalez
a
done.
race. Lester Brooks, 18.515, just misses his TQ. Followed by Ronnie and Jeremy. Uh-oh. Yes. Still race 3, yeah. But that's the same order.
1 minute to the start of the race. Jose Newman. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Donnie Vinkmulder. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, looks like I
Tommy
just need
Jarrow.
BMAX and my Marshall
Jay
spots
Neal.
will be covered. They save you an easy spot, Brian, don't worry.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Jimmy Wright. Less than 5. The mascot. Glenn Huffer.
Yeah. Looking for Palmer, here he comes.
Ryan Palmer.
And we'll go ahead and shut her down. No more laps. Track is closed. Nice. Look at that Tommy pulling out the 360. We're going to line them up. Austin on the 1, Jimmy Wright on that number 2, followed by Donnie V on the 3, Jose 4, Tommy G5, J6, Glenn 7, and Palmer on the 8. That's the worst line I've ever seen. Turn marshals, look alive. Remember to watch your corners out the race. Drivers, you are all keeping it clean on the sound of the tone. Less than 5. All right, here we go. Expert two-wheel buggy. Austin leading us out. Jimmy and Donnie right on his wing as they go into the driver's stand for the first time. Ooh, Donnie looking all over Jimmy. They touched, but no harm, no foul right there. Jimmy making that Schumacher 7 feet wide. I think Donnie's in a TLR. Looks like Jay going to be pulling it off early. Oh, I didn't see what happened to Austin. We got Jimmy right out in front, Donnie and Austin. Ooh, Austin going to get into Donnie. Nobody's going anywhere. My marshal's just kind of standing there. So Jimmy now getting out to a big lead. So Austin and Donnie get going again after their incident. So Glenn, that'll be your leader behind you. We got Tommy G and Ryan Palmer, your top 3 now. Jose, Austin, and Donnie. So both Austin and Donnie starting to work their way back up. I don't know. Not really. Yeah. Also come by a hot lap of the race, 16-7. But Jimmy Wright coming by the line as your leader in that red and white Schumacher. Let's see, he's got a 7-second lead on Tommy G. Tommy's got a half second on Palmer. But Austin and Donnie, they are charging. They are coming. We got a mistake by Tommy, so Palmer right there with Tommy now. Jimmy by the line. So here comes that battle. Second, third, and fourth. That's Tommy, Ryan, and Austin, and Donnie. Ooh, Palmer rolls it over. Austin moves up a spot. Here comes Donnie V. We still got 1:50 left to go on this one, so they got plenty of time. But I don't know. We're almost going to call Jimmy checked out. He's got an 8-second lead, 8.5. Jimmy putting down a 16.889, his hot lap of the race. So him and Austin, the only one into the 16s. Austin now catching up to the back of Tommy G. Looks like Donnie got around Palmer. But here comes Jimmy by the line. Oh, Austin, he's going to wait. That's going to help Donnie V a lot. So now we got a 3-way battle. Second, third, and fourth by the line. Oh, Donnie's going to hit the wall.
Left.
Oh, right behind you, right behind you. A little high on the straightaway. Clear. Oh, caution, get on the straightaway. Go low, Glenn. Go low, go low, go low. Looks like Jose pulling it off. 45 seconds to go. Tommy and Austin separated by 0.2 as they come by the line. Ooh, Austin tried for the inside. Then he goes over a pipe. Palmer stuck in a pipe. Ooh, Lester almost threw Palmer on top of Austin. So Austin looks like he's going to have to settle for third because he's only got 25 seconds. Tommy by the line. Austin by the line, 2 at .8 back, and Jimmy now right behind Austin. Austin is in third, so Jimmy trying to lap third place. 15 seconds to do it. So they'll get one more lap. See if Jimmy can get around Austin on this final lap. So that is time on the master clock. Drivers keep going to you here, or keep going to you cross the line. So Jimmy's going to lap top 3. Oh, Donnie's sending it. He was going for it, trying to get back on the podium.
Tommy Jarrow done.
Tommy, you are done.
Jimmy Wright done. Glenn Huffer done. The mascot done. Donnie
and that's
done.
A race. Jimmy Wright going to take the win, followed by Tommy G and Austin. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal. Even if you broke or pulled it off, I'll lead you back out here. Race number 2, 21-5, 2-wheel buggy coming up next. Yo, what? Yeah, can you marshal race 3? You sauce my tires first real quick? I'll need single sauce. Why? Oh. Thanks. I thought maybe I was reading it wrong. I forgot to let that why it's not.
Well, I figured you weren't looking at it because I'd done it before. I did it. I actually went 3 minutes one time. I'm like, why isn't it going? I'm like, oops.
Up next, race number 2. Jim Cooper. Marty Edmonds.
Thanks, Johnny.
More Lester. Edward Garcia. One minute to the start of the race. Mike Plavin.
All right. Wow. How'd that get so loud?
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Somebody messing with my dials. All right, we're going to line them up. Cooper up on that 1. Ed on the 2, Marty 3, Lester 4, and Plavin on the 5. 30
seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, marshals, for being out there. Really appreciate it. I will need a couple volunteers for the next race. But right now, marshals look alive. Drivers, you're keeping it clean on the sound of the tone in less than 5.
To the start of the race.
And away we go. Cooper leading us out. Marty going for a tumble right off the bat. So Lester and Plavin going to pick up a spot. Here comes Ed, or Cooper, followed by Ed, Lester, Plavin, and Marty. Plavin with a little mistake. He could lose a spot to Marty. Marty slides it out. Well, things were beeping up here. I don't know what was going on, but somehow Lester out in front, Marty the 2. Oh, Ed getting a motor right past everybody. That might be a 17.5. We might have to check that one. Lester's upside down. What's that? We got too many yellow wings out here. So Ed out in front, Marty in the 2, Cooper in the 3, Plavin and Lester. Hot lap belongs to your leader, Ed Garcia, 17.9. So Ed's starting to stretch it out a little bit on Marty by 1.9. Last time by the line. Looks a little bit longer. Here comes Ed by the line. Here comes Marty. 2.3. Marty rolls it over. Cooper going to go around the outside. Ooh, Marty stuffs it in a pipe. Plavin and Lester are going to go by. So does now Ed out in front of Cooper. Ed making a mistake at the end of the straightaway. So he had a 4-second lead. It's nowhere near that now. Ed's going to wait and let Cooper go by. Hey, it's Ronnie's birthday, not Cooper's. Or is it Cooper's birthday too? That was a birthday present right there. So Coop put down his hot lap, 17.6. That's a hot lap of the race. As he takes over that number 1 spot. Plavin up to the 3. Ed in the 2. And you got Lester and Marty. Ooh, Ed's going to stop a pipe. Cooper going to get some breathing room. 2:20 left to go. Cooper waiting on Ed now.
Two minutes left.
All right, you heard him. 3 down, 2 to go. We got Cooper out front, 16.511. Ed Garcia, 3 seconds behind. Plavin right there, 1.4 behind him. So there's the battle, Ed and Plavin. Separation about a second and a half. Here comes Ed across the line, throwing down a 19 flat. Plavin throwing down a 21, so 2 more seconds to Ed Garcia on that one. Marty in the 4, Lester in the 5. With 1:30 to go, we got a fast lap from Cooper, 17.6. If I remember correctly, Cooper took both qualifiers. Looks like he might take this main, although Ed Garcia right on top of him now. As they go through the double-double driver stand, into the off-comer they come. Cooper in the orange, Garcia in the purple. Half a second separation.
1 minute left.
You heard him. 4 down, 1 to go. About 3 more laps. Oh, Cooper's going to roll it over just that little bit. Ed's going to wait for him. He said, let's race. This is fun. That's what it's all about, having fun with your fellow racers. Good sportsmanship by Ed. Separation, another half a second. Ed gets his fast lap right there, 17.8. Fast lap for him. Coop loses about I'll call it another second and a half. 10 seconds. They're going to get through for 1 more. Ed should take this unless something happens at the last 10 seconds here as he waits up for Cooper. That's your tone. Run him to the line.
Marty Edmonds done.
And a couple more turns
More
for Ed
Lester
and
done.
Coop. Oh, Ed looked like Ed was going to go wide and let Cooper through. He just went, gave him a little love tap.
Mike
And
Plavin
that is your race. Ed's going to take it as he messes with Cooper. Looks like he was going to move over, let Cooper through. All right, guys, go ahead, put your cars down. I need all 5 of you back out and 2 volunteers, guys. If I get 2 volunteers, we'd greatly appreciate it. Race 3 coming up.
Up next, race number 3.
Once again, I do need a couple volunteers, please. All right, racers, go ahead. Check them in. Track is live. I got Austin out here. Thank you, Austin.
Field agent.
I need all 5 of you and at least 1 more. Looks like Glenn's going to come out. Thank you, Glenn. So we should
Philip
be
Gonzalez.
good.
Red
Plavin's
Sullivan.
out there. Thank you, Mike.
Curtis Tom.
Race 3, intermediate 2-wheel.
Ronnie Vasquez.
And gentlemen, if you need anything in the shop, Carl's going to close up here in about 2 minutes. Go ahead and grab it real quick. Carl's going to close up for about 2 minutes before I get in there after this race.
1 minute to the start of the race. Steve Lomelli.
All right, looks like we're
45
ready to
seconds
go.
to
Let's
the
go
start
ahead
of
and
the
shut her
race.
down, guys. Tracks closed, tracks closed. Let's line them up. We're going to put Lamelli on the 1, Rick on the 2, Ronnie on the 3, Caleb on the 4, Ren on the 5, and Curtis Tom on that number 6. This is your intermediate
30
two-wheel
seconds
drive
to
A
the
main.
start of the race.
Once again, Steve on the 1, Rick 2, Ronnie 3. Caleb 4, Ren 5, Curtis on the 6.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Grid is set. Marshals look alive. Racers, this is your two-wheel drive intermediate. We're going racing on the sound of the tone.
Less than 5.
All right, we're off. Steve Lamelli, RTQ. Keep it clean, boys. Got a long 5-minute race. Nice, decent start between these guys. Our leader in the pink, Rick was in the 2, as he will lose a couple spots, but he'll make it back up. Oh, our leader's going to get it wrong. So we've got Caleb, I believe, out front. Nope, that's Ronnie, I think. Ronnie out front. Steve in the 2. Ronnie throwing down a 17.7 right there, second lap through. Oh, Ronnie looks like he almost hit that same spot Rick did with a little hiccup right there. Ronnie and Steve trying to let themselves go, both of them being nice, as Ronnie keeps that number 1 spot. Steve right on his tail. Then we've got Caleb into 3, Rick back up to the 4 in the green. He's going to hunt down Caleb to see what happens. Then we got Ren and Curtis. 1 and 2 coming down the line. Separation, another 0.2 of a second. Steve Lamelli throwing down a 17.5. Ronnie with a 17.6. 1 and 2. Driver stand into the off camber. Watch out, Curtis, and thank you, sir. Another 17.6 for Ronnie and Steve. Oh, Ronnie's going to punch that pipe, I believe. Going to lose 1 spot. Now Caleb on him. Curtis, you got 2 and 3 coming up on you. They're not there yet, but they're coming. If they get you, just go ahead and go a little wide. Let them through. Oh, Ronnie doing the same thing, sliding out at the end of the straight, hitting that pipe again. So we got Caleb up to the 2. And Curtis, that silver car behind you, or white car. Thank you, sir. So Steve out front. Caleb about 6 seconds behind in the white. Ronnie 4 seconds behind with Ren and Rick all over his tail, as all 3 of them doing battle for that number 3 spot. Rick's going to hang out and let these 2 guys battle through. There's 1 down. There's another. Thank you, Ren. Ren, you are battling if you want to stay with them. You're battling for that position. So Rick, Ronnie, and Ren's battling for that number 3 spot. Ren, you are in the mix. You are battling. So Rick right now in the 3, Ronnie in the 4, Ren in the 5. They're all separated by about 1 second coming down the line. Here they come. Caleb and Steve checking out.
2 minutes left.
Thank you, Curtis. Caleb making that TLR look pretty good there. Fast lap 18 flat for him. Steve Lamelli with a 17.4. Rick with an 18.1. Ronnie 17.6. Ren 18.2. $125 to go, racers. $125 to go. I will need a couple volunteers for this next race. I'm going to need probably at least 2 volunteers as Rick's going to come announce. I'm going to go in the shop. We're going to need 2 volunteers for this next race. 1 minute to go, racers, 1 minute to go. Not really any battles going on.
1
Everybody's
minute left.
separated by at least 3.5 seconds. Steve in the 1, Caleb in the 2, Ronnie in the 3, Ren up to the 4, Rick in the 5, and Curtis in the 6. Up next, truck class. Rick Riley up to the 4. Thank you, Curtis. 5 seconds, boys. I don't know. Rick might get through for 1 more. 2, 1, and
Field
not
agent done.
quite.
Curtis Tom done.
That was your tone,
Ren
guys.
Sullivan
Run
done.
them to the line. Rick, Ren, Curtis, you're
Caleb
done.
Gonzalez
Waiting
done.
on Steve and
Ronnie
Ronnie.
Vasquez done.
And
Steve
that
Lamelli
is
done.
our race. Steve Lamelli, Caleb, Ronnie, top 3. Good job, guys. Go ahead and put your cars down. Hold your cars, guys. Don't hit my marshals. Glenn, can you grab Ronnie's car right there, Glenn? Or Jeremy, thank you, guys. Thank you, Jer.
Up next, race number 4.
All right, up next, truck class. Once again, guys, if I could get 2 volunteers, we would appreciate it. All right, that should be good. Blowers down, racers, check them in. Track is live. Whoa, is that bad medicine? Bad medicine is what I say. Oh, check it out.
High jumper. Gio Larosa. You're going to get it. Carl Labrador.
All right, let's see. I got Ren out here. I got Glenn volunteering. I've got Caleb. I got Curtis Tom. Who else do I need? I need Steve Lamelli and
1 minute
that's
to the
it.
start of
And
the
2
race.
volunteers, guys. 2 volunteers, please.
I called him out. I'm not. No, you're cool. I'm joking.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
And he was trying to wait for you when he stopped the flag. No. Yeah. No, you're good.
30 seconds to the start of the race. I am Swaybar.
Yeah, no, I'm good with you.
Yeah. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Marty Edmonds.
Not running this? Yeah, but Bubbery. Brad's not running this?
Less than 5.
All right, looks like I need 1 more marshal. No, okay. Track is closed. I need 1 more marshal. Keep the program going. We are halfway through this. Dude, need 1 marshal over by the rakes and stuff like that. It's not that bad of a spot. I'll give you time to blow out the corner and stuff. We'll line them up. Fred Dog on the 1, Carl on the 2, Aiden 3, Marty 4, Jeremy 5, and Gio on the 6. In the box, Gio. Gio in the box. Truck in the box. You got to be in the box. That's why they're painted there for. At least 1 tire. Except for Jeremy. Jeremy's special. Turn marshals, look alive. Glenn, pay attention. Because Aiden likes to go after that turn marshal. Drivers, you are keeping it clean on the sound of the tone. Less than 5. All right, Fred Dog leading us out. Your TQ. Oh, Carl going to roll it over and fall almost to the back as Jeremy rolled it over the same spot. So Carl got some work to do. Gio all the way up to the number 4. Uh-oh. Jeremy pulling it off. That doesn't look right. Oh, I didn't see what happened to Fred Dog, but he's going to drop back to the 4. We got Marty Edmonds out in front. Carl back up to the 3. Fred Dog to the 4s. They're all over the inside. Aiden Carl trading paint right there. And let's see what Carl does with Marty. Oh, Marty going to drive by Braille right there. Aiden rolls it over. Fred Dog to the 3. Carl going to roll it over. Fred Dog back up to the 2 now. You're going to roll it over at the end of the straightaway. There goes Marty, Fred Dog, and Carl. Carl, 17.5 hot lap of the race. Ooh, Marty goes a little wide. Fred Dog can't capitalize. So your top 3 over that inside double. Coming under the driver's stand, Marty, Fred Dog, and Carl. Fred Dog all over the back of Marty, looks to the inside. They all get together. So Marty's still they're gonna hold their spots, but Aiden's gonna catch up a bit. Oh, Marty with a mistake. Fred Dog back to the top. Carl to the 2. Marty falls to the 3. Carl with a mistake. Marty back up to the 2. Oh, that was kind of cool, Aiden. Oh, Marty upside down. Here comes Carl and Aiden to get by him. Or Fred Dog starting to pull away. Carl with a mistake. Aiden to the number 2. Those two have been bashing each other all night, so. Look like Carl was on the brakes. They go inside. Carl with a nice move to get around Aiden. But Fred Dog with a 5.6 second lead. Aiden trying to look inside on Carl.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes left to go as they're under the driver's stand. That's second and third and fourth. Marty right behind those guys. Good spot to be in when these two start trading paint. Down the straightaway, there it is. Oh, Marty's going to get into him. He's going to help them out, actually. Well, he helped out Aiden. He forgot to help Carl. But here comes Fred Dog by the line. 17.293, hot lap of the race out of Fred Dog. Aiden rolls it over. He's on 2 wheels. Carl slowed down. Marty in the 2 now. Carl and Aiden going at it again. They're going to get around. Both are going to get around Marty. Oh, nice inside move by Carl. Then he goes in a little hot. He's going to lose a spot to Marty and Aiden. Aiden's going to wait and let Marty go. So those three under the drive or through the inside double with a minute left to go.
1 minute left.
Under the driver's stand. Fred Dog out there just cruising. He's actually right behind those guys, not too far anyways. Aiden rolls it over. We got 45 seconds to go. Fred Dog, he is checked out. We called it. Aiden on his side. Got all that motor and you can't make a little double. So Marty and Carl by the line. That's second and third. Next car behind them is your leader. That is Fred Dog. Fred Dog putting on a clinic right now. Marty gets it up on 2 wheels. But Carl checked up not to take him out. This is going to be their final lap right here. He didn't catch the line. That is time on the master clock. Drivers
I am
racing to
Swaybar
the
done.
line. Aiden, you are done. Oh, Carl and Marty slam each other. And
Carl
that's
Labrador
a
done.
race. Fred
Lorenza
Dog.
done. Marty
Gonna
Edmonds
take the
done.
win, followed by Carl
going to
and
get it
Marty.
done.
Nice job, driver. Let's shut him down, put him down, get back out there to turn marshal. Race number 5. Expert four-wheel buggy-ish. Coming up next.
Up next, race number 5.
All right, blows it down. Check him in with caution.
I am Grote. Tommy Jarrow.
Let's see. I think I need a couple volunteers for this. I got
Edwin
Glenn.
Garcia. Ryan Palmer.
Let's see. I got a Fred Dog. I got a Marty.
1 minute to the start of the race.
I actually have a Jeremy. Good job, Jeremy. And I got a Geo. So I got all my drivers and I got a Glenn. So I need one volunteer marshal. One marshal. One volunteer.
45 seconds to the start of the race. I am Swaybar. Steve Lomelli.
And no
30
Jose.
seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, thanks. All right, no more lap. Track is closed. No more laps. We're going to start lining them up with Brendan Edwards on that number 1. Palmer on the
15
2,
seconds to the
Lamelli
start of the
3,
race.
Ed 4, 8 and 5, and Tommy G on the 6. Still looking for my 1 turn marshal.
Less than 5.
Come on, guys, 2 races to go. Everybody can move up a spot. So Palmer up to the 1. You can move up a spot. Steve, move up a spot. Or Ed will do it for you. And Aiden and Palmer, you guys can move up a spot. Brendan's going to the back. Marty, could you go grab the by the wall? Yeah, and then yeah, Brendan, just run right through the middle of everybody. Turn marshals, look alive. Drivers, you're keeping it clean except for Brendan on the sound of the tone in less than 5. There we go. Palmer leading us out. We got mayhem. And it wasn't caused by Aiden. Yeah, see? I told you. So Brendan already up to that number 2. Oh, watch it, Glenn. That wasn't even Aiden. That was Tommy G coming after you. What'd you do to him? So Palmer out in front of Brendan. They were separated by 9/10 of a second by the line. Brendan with a 16.3 hot lap of the race already. Looks like Tommy G and Ed. That one's Aiden. That was a fast line out of Aiden right there. Yeah. So I can speed up the clock for you, Palmer. So Palmer and group by line 0.6 of a second. A good battle between Tommy G and Ed going on as well. They were 0.1 of a second. Oh, wow, that was kind of weird looking, Tommy. So Tommy with a little mistake. Ed gonna get by for 3rd. Brendan gets by for 1st, but then hits the brakes and he sends it. You got to go a little more left there, Brendan. Oh, you got to do it big time now. Okay. Okay. So Palmer tried to take this one wire to wire with, we still got 3 minutes left to go. What's up? Austin.
Two minutes left.
So Brennan, I think he's just toying with Palmer right here. So Brennan will lead this lap. Let's see if Palmer can pay him back. As they're going into the driver's stand. Ed Garcia in that 3, followed by Tommy G and Aiden. The only car still running. 1:15 left to go. Oh, Palmer going to catch a pipe. Brennan's going to wait for him, though. He's actually going to let him go on by. As they come by the line with 1 minute left to go.
1 minute left.
Oh. 45 seconds to go. They come by the line with 40 seconds to go. Oh, 25 seconds to go. They're going to get this one and one more. So Palmer's got to keep it together for a lap and a half. He's got a little bit of a gap on Brendan now. They come by the line for their white flag. Up over that inside double. Let's see what Brendan's got for him on here. Oh, Brendan's not going to send it. Under the driver's stand they go as that's time on the master clock. Drivers race them to the line. Brendan to the inside. Oh, you better go, Palmer. You better go. Now you can say you beat
Ryan
Brendan.
Palmer done. I am Grote done.
We're waiting on 2.
I am Swabar done. Tommy Jarrow done.
And that's a
Edward
race.
Garcia done.
Palmer going to take the win, followed by Brendan, Ed, Tommy, and Aiden. Nice job, driver. Let's shut him down, put him down, get back out there to turn Marshall. I need all 6 to be back out here. Even if you broke or pulled it off, I need you back out to Marshall. Last race of the program, intermediate 4-wheel buggy and Lester.
Up next, race number 6.
All right, check him in with caution. Watch out for guys coming on and off the track.
More Lester. Mike Plavin. Curtis Tom. Pipe jumper.
Looking for a check-in out of Caleb and B-Max. Here comes B-Max. He turned it on. He just forgot
Ronnie
to plug it in.
Vasquez. Caleb Gonzalez. 1 minute to the start of the race.
Let's see.
"45 seconds to the start of the race. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
B-Max, come by the line, and you can take a lap. I know you were helping out, so B-Max by the line for me to check it in. Sure.
15 seconds to the
If you
start of
want
the
to take
race.
a lap, B-Max, you can. If not,
B-Max.
Lester on the 1, Ronnie 2, Jeremy on the 3, Caleb 4, Plavin
Less than
5,
five.
B-Max 6, and Curtis on the 7. You're on the 6, B-Max. Or if you want to start there, I don't care. Turn marshals, look alive. Drivers, keep it clean on the sound of the tone in less than 5. Wow, B-Max, it's a straightaway. No left turns allowed. Oh, Lester with a mistake. Ronnie out to the point. Jeremy pushing it. Ronnie with a mistake. Everybody with a mistake. What is going on here? Pandemonium out here. I don't know. I don't even think they know, but we got Jeremy Smith out front. Plavin up to the 2. Caleb in the 3. Is that Curtis in the 4? B-Max. Ronnie. Nope. Lester and Ronnie. Another one, Glenn. Another one. You got no cars coming, Glenn. Huh. That was a crazy start. Plavin trying to catch up to Jeremy, bouncing it off the wall to do it. Well, we still got cars flying all over the place. So B-Max, that's your leader behind you in the pink and blue. Thank you, sir. We got Caleb and Lester second and third. They're doing battle coming into the volcano. Caleb by the line, Lester by the line. They're separated by half a second over that inside double. Jeremy getting a little, no, that wasn't Jeremy. That was Curtis getting loose. So, Curtis, that's your leader behind you. Thank you, sir. Caleb still holding on that 2 with Lester, still just tracking him. Plavin trying to reel those guys in. Ronnie's got the hot lap of a 17-2. But now Lester all over the back of Caleb. Oh, Caleb goes wide. Lester's going to take that spot. Plavin trying to reel them in. Jeremy by the line. Lester by the line. 4.2 seconds. Oh, Curtis gets loose. Lester gets into him. That helps out Plavin. So Jeremy came by the line. It was 4.2 second lead. Lester by the line. 5.4. Caleb not going anywhere. He's still right behind Lester. So B-Max, that's second and third right behind you.
2 minutes left.
Thank you, B-Max. 2 minutes left to go. Lester and Caleb come by 0.3 of a second, separating them for second and third. Plavin, he's catching them up. But Jeremy, he's on cruise control. He's just keeping it clean right now. As Lester gets out wide. Caleb to the inside. Oh, they touch. Drag race under the driver's stand. Caleb back to the 2. Lester gets into the back of him. They're going to race on. Oh, Caleb catches a pipe. Lester back to the 2. With all that, though, Jeremy, just a much bigger lead. One more BMX, thank you, sir. And here comes Plavin. Ronnie not too far behind either. We got 1 minute left to go.
1 minute left.
Well, so Lester now 1.5 ahead of Caleb with 50 seconds left to go. Plavin getting way on that loose stuff. $30 seconds left to go. Oh, B-Max. So Curtis, that is, never mind. Watch out, Ed. Lester's going. Oh, that was Lester. So Caleb back to the second spot. With Lester right behind him, they might get by. 5 seconds. They both make a buy for one more. They both with a little mistake
Mike
right there.
Plavin
Caleb's going to get the better of it, though.
Pipe jumper done. Ronnie Vasquez done.
So Jeremy already done with the victory. Caleb looks like
Curtis
he's going to
Tom
hold
done.
off Lester.
Caleb Gonzalez done. More Lester
And
done.
that's a race. Jeremy Smith going to come and take that win, followed by Caleb Gonzalez and Lester Brooks. All right, drivers, everybody, thank you for coming out. Really appreciate it. Don't forget, we're doing it Friday again at 7 o'clock. We're pulling up pipe right afterwards. Getting our new layout put in this weekend, or next weekend. Yeah, this weekend. We got Top Gun coming up, so if you haven't signed up, go see the guys in the shop, or you can sign up at rcsignups.com. Nah, we'll wait. Don't forget to sign up for Top Gun. We'll have about 15 minutes of practice or so.